More revelations of sexual misconduct, this time a well-known leader in the world of classical music.
The longtime music director at the Metropolitan Opera in New York City is now suspended. And for a St. Paul man, this news is deeply personal. The Met has suspended James Levine as an investigation unfolds. Chris Brown, who played the bass for many years with the St. Paul Chamber Orchestra, is one of the list of men claiming the famous music director of the Met sexually abused him. Susan Elizabeth Littlefield joining us now. She has been in contact with Chris Brown. Susan Elizabeth.
I have, Kim, and you know, this is a very fragile time for the St. Paul musician. He boldly came forward to the New York Times detailing his encounter with one of the biggest names in classical music. Brown says he was molested back in 1968, and it has truly affected his life since then. Brown says he studied under Levine as a teenager, and Levine convinced him to come to his room and molested him. Brown is one of several men who have come forward to the New York Times. James Levine was also a student around that time. That's him right there. He has a similar account of what happened to him from Levine. And the Times also reports that Ashok Pai recently filed a police report saying that he was abused by Levine back in 1986. Now, the Met is responding. They let this is part of their statement they put out over Twitter saying, "We are suspending James Levine pending an investigation." The manager of the Met saying this is a tragedy for anyone whose lives have been affected. Chris Brown did not want to go on camera. He was in tears when he spoke to the New York Times reporter. He says what happened to him still makes him emotional and deeply affects him, even as a 66-year-old man.
Just heartbreaking. All right, Susan Elizabeth, thank you.